First and foremost, I'm very fascinated by this year's launch of the new release, the 2010. They're quite good, in fact, because they do it allows them to do drill and practice. Okay, in the sense that we need to get print worksheets for them or to get books for them. They have to carry it to and fro, and then the marking, everything comes into play. In this case, I just have to click one button, I've assigned it to everyone, and at the same time the marking is done on the spot there itself. The pupils even know where they have gone wrong. And for me to select the questions itself, I have a vast variety to choose from. So I can graduate and see that where and what they require.
I'm actually a frequent user of the MC Online test bank. Yeah, because as I said, my class is a higher ability class, so all of them, in fact, every one of them in my class have a computer at home, right? And unfortunately, some of the parents are quite skeptical about letting their children use the computer at home every day. So what I do is I have this agreement with these parents, right, that they actually allow at least 2 hours in the weekend, whereby I will post online assignments and tests for the children to complete in the weekends or public holidays, right? By which the parents know that the children are using the time, are utilizing the time properly. They are not worried that these 2 hours of computer time is into that their children are actually going into undesirable websites. They know that their children are learning because they have to complete the online quizzes or assignments that I have posted for them. Yeah, and I especially feel that the test bank is very useful because the resources, yeah, they are really very relevant to what the pupils are learning. Yeah, so it's an ease because I do not really have to think of tests. I do not have to actually redo some tests because the test bank is really resourceful. Yeah.
I will normally check under the track test, and I will view on their passing rate. Yeah, their passing rate, the highest mark, the lowest mark, their score. And from there, I'm able to get the average score on how my class has fared for the test.
Test part is also about how I analyze their results. Yes, how much they have fared in the test. So, and I can go individually, and I can know which pupils have not completed the test. That's a great thing about MC Online tests. It enable the teacher to do all these things. Right? And then from there you can actually zoom in on a particular pupil and a particular area they're weak in. So MC Online, I think, caters for all these aspects, which makes our teaching more interesting actually. Yes, and I think it also helps the people when it comes to their remediation. Yeah, which topic in particular we need to remediate them. Although of course we have a big class especially, and this is especially useful when you have a large class of about 40 people. Like my previous lesson where I'm introducing a new topic, I would like to revisit what they learned last year. So I would do that even in the classroom, you know, to refresh their memory. So on the whole, I think I would use it the least twice a week.
It's usually used during the e-learning day for our school, e-learning day, or it can be used also as homework for them where they are able to do as practice. Some of them spontaneously they go into the website by their own, where their parents will guide them along.
The parents are quite keen on the children actually during the assignments, and I can see that because if the children are not able to complete the assignments, they will email me and even give me explanation to why they are not able to do that. So we see that due to these home online assignments, the parents are actually monitoring their children's work. The results are actually posted immediately after the completion of the test. So the parents and the children, they get immediate feedback, and they know right? From just looking at the scores, they know where there are areas of weaknesses of their children.
Basically, the problem will be to get the students accustomed to it, because if the teacher is not taking the first step, the pupils are not exposed to it. So you'll realize the first few times there will be rejections, and the pupils will write very negative comments. They'll be like, it's very difficult to use, I can't click this, because they haven't got to the fun part yet. They are still resolving all the technical problems. I don't know how to switch on a com, I don't know how to open the software, I don't know what is Excel about, what are you talking. Like Google Apps, it's like, I can't share, why can't I see my friends? They are all able to see one another. So the restrictions or the technical difficulties that they face will put them off. But I think we have to be very persistent about it. And I think it comes because as an educator, if you are confident of your own ICT skills, you know that this can be tackled. So yeah, you just go all the way out. So I don't feel threatened with ICT myself. I'm the sort that I want to know what goes on next. So I think it comes very easily. And there are times that I really cannot resolve it. I'll tell them, I'm very sorry. I do not know. Let's see how it works, or you work with someone else. So I think there's always a solution. People are usually very afraid of using ICT to try out. Once you try, like everything, it's something very easy to use. It's about learning. It's a learning process, I think, throughout lifetime.
The challenge whereby, the teachers do not have enough time, and yet they would want to bring the children to the lab, but there are, timing is always the constraint. ICT HOD, right? She has actually started off with this special process. Let me cite an example. So, say about in 2008, she would have 5 ICT champs, and at the end of the year, these 5 ICT champs would actually recruit new people, right? So, by 2009, there will be 10. So it will sort of like have a multiple effect. Yeah, so I guess more and more teachers are very confident in using ICT, because we do help each other, and we have sharing sessions by the ICT champs about twice a year, whereby they will actually show us what is their good practices. Yeah, so they will show us a segment of their teaching, and they will show us this is a good software to use, and we can all share and learn how to use it.
I think today's children are very gifted, because every school is equipped with enough computers, and you're expected to have meet requirements for certain baseline. You must have basic computer knowledge out of it. So I think it's every individual, they have to go beyond this to explore further, because I explored it throughout, and I'm still exploring. And it's a very fun journey to carry on with, because there's a lot of innovative and creative things that you can do with it.